What's going on, everybody? Shane here. Some time ago I made a couple of videos about comparing the camera on the LG V30 to the camera on the Pixel 2 or Pixel 2 XL. In the video I actually took a port of the GCam app from the Pixel, put it on the LG V30, and then did a shootout comparison between the stock camera, the GCam software on the V30, and the Pixel 2 running the GCam natively. And the point of this was to show you that the V30's camera was okay, but by putting the GCam software in there, suddenly that V30 gets real close to being the same as that Pixel 2. It gets very close. The Pixel 2 probably still edges it out, but with that wide angle lens, suddenly that V30 seems like a really good option. So I've come back and I've readdressed that V30 because I know that V30 has now gone to Android 8.0. It's gotten this ThinQ branding and this AI camera and all this nonsense. So what I've did is I've gone back and I've found and made sure that there is a build of the GCam software that does work on the V30 running 8.0. It does work. I'll link that in the description below to update those who watched the old video. And I'm going to show you very briefly another comparison between the GCam software and the stock software to show you that the GCam is still better than LG's updated software. So keep in mind, no Pixel 2 comparison here, just V30 stock versus V30 GCam. So here's the first picture I want to show you. So this right here is the GCam photo. Okay, so there's a few things. Well, actually, let's go. Let's just show you that's the stock camera. And in case last time some people were like, oh, you're not using HDR on the stock camera. Well, okay. I am though. So I'm just going to show you that real quickly. I am. So this is the stock camera. And if you look here, the same things are still true. The image is noisy. It's over sharpened. It looks like someone's taken Photoshop and just jacked the sharpness through the roof. And on top of that, the sky's blown out. I mean, not a terrible camera, but you compare it to this, look how much more blue the sky is. You know, look how much more contrast there is. This is overexposed. It's not anymore. The sky's overexposed. It's not anymore. Look at the level of sharpness when this clears up. So much better. I mean, so much better. And this is on the wide angle lens, which is what makes that V30 really interesting. So now let's jump over to the standard shooter. And again, this is the Google camera. This is the V30 software. And again, we are running HDR. I promise, just like last time. And same kind of things are true here. We're overexposed back here. It's way too bright. You get some, over sharpened. It's not as bad on the standard shooter as it is on the wide angle shooter, but it's still there. Switch back over to the Google cam. The exposure is much better. The noise, this will clear up, is much improved. Overall, just a far superior picture. And now this is the biggest thing that the GCam software does that just annihilates the V30's stock software, and that is portrait mode. Okay, portrait mode, selfie shooter, whatever. This is the V30's front-facing camera. It's not great. Same kind of things going on here. It's over sharpened. You're losing a lot of detail. It doesn't look great. You can see some individual beard hairs here. Again, you get that over sharpened thing going on though. Okay, so going back to the Pixel, you've got the same things being true. Okay, you don't have the overblown. The sky is still a little bit overblown here. Just turn off portrait mode. But you still have, if it'll clear up, much better detail. Much better detail. And if you actually do enable that fake bokeh effect, is it perfect? No, it's not. But it's there, right? It's an option. It doesn't look terrible. It looks about as good as most of them. And considering the fact that this isn't even something that this phone is supposed to be able to do, that's pretty good. Pretty good for a free piece of software. So, like I said, Link in the description below. This does work on the new build of Android for the LG V30 ThinQ. I can promise you that it does. I'm using it. I didn't change any settings. Just installed it, and I went off rock and roll. Fresh installation of Android. So go check that out in the comments below. Let me know how it worked for you. And yeah, until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.